Imagine missing your flight not because of traffic, not because you were late, but because you chose to help a stranger. That's exactly what happened to Sarah, a humble school teacher. But this wasn't just any stranger. Unbeknownst to her, he was the owner of the airline she was flying with. Amid the sea of busy travelers, an elderly man stood alone, clearly confused. He sighed with relief and admitted he didn't know where to go. The doors were closed and the plane was gone. She stood there, breathless and unsure of what to feel. She had missed an important trip, a once-in-a-year event. But at the same time, a strange peace settled over her. She knew she had done the right thing. Still, with a sigh, she walked toward customer service, hoping to find another flight. Watching the clouds drift past her window, she thought about how quickly life could shift when we choose compassion over convenience. She realized that true success isn't always measured by plans kept or flights caught, but by the lives we touch along the way. The story of that missed flight, the old man, and the unexpected reward would live on, not just in her memory, but in every student she taught and every heart inspired by her quiet courage. And somewhere above the clouds, Sarah smiled, knowing she had taken the right path. The airport noise buzzed around her, but her mind kept drifting back to the elderly man she had helped. She looked at his ticket, read the gate number, and offered to guide him there. "Ma'am," he said with a polite smile, "you've been requested in the executive lounge." Confused but curious, she followed him through quiet corridors into a luxurious waiting room, soft chairs, warm lighting, calm music. She left with a powerful reminder that kindness never goes unnoticed. She had missed a flight, yes, but she had gained something far greater, a moment of human connection, a lesson in compassion, and a story that would inspire others. So the next time you see someone in need, remember Sarah's choice. Because sometimes when we stop to help someone else, we find the very best parts of ourselves. And that, truly, is worth everything. And there, sitting comfortably, was the same elderly man. But now he looked different, confident, collected, and very much at ease. He stood to greet her. "Hello, Sarah," he said. "My name is Jameson. I own this airline." They moved slowly, Sarah supporting his arm and explaining everything along the way. The man she had helped wasn't just any traveler, he was the head of the entire airline. Mr. Jameson explained how her kindness had deeply moved him. "You missed your flight to help a stranger," he said. "That kind of heart is rare." Then, with a smile, he offered her a free replacement ticket in first class. He handed her a small leather notebook, and inside was a note, "If the world had more people like you, it would be a better place." Sarah blinked back tears. She hadn't helped to be noticed. She had just followed her heart. She even found a wheelchair to make the journey easier for him. The man thanked her again and again. But as they reached his gate, Sarah checked the time and panic set in. Her own flight was boarding. He held a crumpled ticket and stared at the signs like they were written in another language. His clothes were dated, his hands shaky, and his face filled with worry. Most people walked past without a glance, too busy with their own journeys. But not Sarah. She felt that familiar tug in her heart and made a choice to stop and help. What began as a simple act of kindness turned into a moment that would change her life forever. This is the kind of story that lingers in your heart and reminds you of the quiet power of doing good. Welcome to Black Tailies, where real stories meet unexpected twists, deep truths, and emotional endings. Sarah was a teacher, not rich, not famous, but full of warmth and kindness. She was the type of person who helped others even when there was nothing in it for her. This time, she was heading to an important teaching conference, something she had been looking forward to for months. She packed her bags carefully, triple-checked her ticket and ID, and even brought snacks for the plane. Everything was going smoothly when she arrived at the airport. The sky was clear, the terminal was bustling, and her flight was on time. She was calm, excited, and ready. As Sarah wandered through the airport, something caught her eye. Sarah approached the man gently and asked if he needed assistance. By the time Sarah rushed to her gate, it was too late. While waiting in line, a young man in an airline uniform approached Sarah. Sarah was speechless. That day, Sarah walked away with more than a first-class seat. As Sarah settled into her new seat,